been cold for so long. One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Another day, another night of streaming chess on the channel Chess Checkers Games, because we changed the channel's name, on Twitch, and CC Games alias CC Games TV on YouTube. Good evening, everyone, and as you might know, I'm a checkers player most of the time, but during those streams I'm trying to develop my chess skills. Right now my ELO is 1219, but it's a bit too high, I believe, because my level is maybe around 1000 and 1100, somewhere there. And tonight, for 1 hour, we are going to play in the application Clash of Kings, which name you can see on the screen already. There is some gift, so I can receive something for free. I will take it. Normally I also claim additional 150 coins and 1 energy for watching the ad, but I will not take your time on that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 events right now: Queen's Race and Blitz tournament. What is this Blitz tournament? The more games you win, the bigger prizes you get. Play and become the champion. I don't know if it's not too late for me to become the champion, but well, always you can try. It's free to join, so I'll hit the button. The computer, the application, will choose my opponents here, so the prize pot is 2400 coins. Okay. Let's see what will be the level of this competition, because you know I'm not a great chess player. The same version of this tournament is also available in the application Checkers Online, provided by the same company, CC Games of course. And there, having my skills at checkers, of course, I most of the time win it. So it looks like my opponent tries to catch this pawn with his queen, or to try to checkmate me. And honestly, I don't know how to defend from it. For example, I know that it is the mistake to move this pawn by 1 square, because he captures the pawn and then he captures my rook. I don't want that to happen, of course, and probably his idea is to put bishop here. And I asked you in the short, what is the name? It is the scholarmate, something like that in English. I didn't know that. And honestly, I don't know how to defend from it. Maybe I can play here by 1 square with my queen. Okay, he tries to attack my pawn, so I will defend it with my knight. If he wants to take it, should I let him do it or not? Probably it is possible. Maybe I'll move my knight here, so I attack his queen. And honestly, this queen is not having much options here. Is this square allowed? Okay, can I attack it again? Okay, so somehow you are moved from those places. I can play here and open the line for my bishop. Of course, I don't know the opening or... Oh! This is something I forgot. Oh! I'm losing the queen. At first glance I thought that everything is okay. After I am defending my queen, my knight with my queen, but I totally didn't see at the possibility of capturing my queen. So the first game is lost already, but just to take some time here, I will play some more moves, maybe to let my opponent to win it how he is supposed to win it. And he attacks me really aggressively. after this one he can retake it, and now some threats perhaps are being involved into play. So for example, he attacks now my bishop. How can I save it? Maybe I'll play here to have two lines, two bishops on two lines. I don't know if it works or not. And most of my time, of course, I do work with checkers, so it means that the mechanisms of calculations, etc., are set to checkers, and sometimes it will be really difficult for me to change those mechanisms. Now my opponent is attacking the open line for his bishop. Quite a strong move, probably. And this queen in the middle part of the board is really pissing me off. Maybe I can somehow force him to move it away. Okay, maybe it's not the best way to force it, as he takes just other pieces for free. Now this pawn is to be taken on f4 and f5 it is actually, and it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so perhaps this is finally the time to give up this game, not to waste too much time from my opponent, so I resign. GG to my opponent. On the scoreboard, on the main screen, I am also updating the results between me and my opponents. And of course, when I was playing checkers, those results were quite good, and I usually collected many points, many points more than my opponents, of course, and here it's not so easy. So I must pay the inscription fee again. Again, I will have the opponents picked by... Oh, I have a little spider here. I thought it is a fly. Spidey, where are you? Okay. Keep on living there. Okay. Once again, who will be my opponent? So this guy ranked 13 something was just too strong. Oh my god, 21-14, really? After I was defeated by the guy ranked 13 something, I have an opponent 21-14. I don't know those openings, I don't know it. You will take it with your knight, I'll take with your knight, with my knight, and you will take with the queen, and I don't know this opening at all. Let me attack this piece. So probably he knows it's a good move, and this knight must go to some not so convenient place, probably. Here. Am I losing this knight already? But that way, of course, I can learn those traps from my opponents. So he's opening the position, he made my... He created double pawns on the h-line, probably... Oh, this way. I thought that he is going to take my queen. But now another disaster from me. So it's really easy for my opponents to set some traps on me. Absolutely easy. Absolutely easy. Okay, against 21 guy. 2100 ELO is the level of some international title, like master maybe, or candidate for master. So, thank you GG. I'm not starting it well tonight. But of course, I'm just trying to learn how to play, try to progress something, but to progress I must educate myself, I must watch some tutorials, videos, and I don't do it, I must be honest about that. Okay, new game, let's go. Once again I must pay the inscription fee. Let's play. Who will be my opponent this time? Mexico. 993. Okay, so this time it looks a bit slightly better for me. Better chances. But again, my opponent is trying to use some opening that I don't know. And honestly, probably it is not so good for me to take this pawn, but when I have an option to simplify, I do it. And the reason for that is that I just want more simple game. I just want to bring the game, for example, to the end game, and then I could calculate something by myself. Because I don't know theory, and there is a huge chance that in theoretical lines, for example, in the opening, my opponents will have the possibility of crushing me. Where can I go? Here? Or it will be too aggressive. There is a chance of losing it. Of losing this knight. But maybe somehow he knows some theoretical lines and I will surprise him. Would be nice. Where it can go. So it's nice that I can use it, so it can help me finding the spot to play. So probably only here. Oh, but it is attacked by bishop as well. I thought it is defended by my queen. Okay, so it's a terrible day for me. I'm just losing everything one by one. But still, it's not over. Still, it's not over. It's not over yet. Where do you want to go using this bishop? Can I play forward here, for example? Now probably it won't be easy to make the castling on the right side, as it will be weak move, probably weak idea. You capture something? I'll take it here. I will take it, but I'm afraid that there is some fork possibility for my opponent and I'm not feeling so safe with my queen standing on f3. Maybe there is a chance to take it, or there is, yeah, for example, some check. So there is a double attack on the pawn on h5. I'll just move away with my king, not limiting the way of the bishop c1, so now castling will not be possible for me as I already moved my king away. There you go. I can do the same. So I can make a check, so you must move away with your... That's right, with your... Am I giving this pawn for free? But I have some idea. You are not able to make a castling anymore as well as me. He's going there, so he wants to remove the queens from the board. Okay, let's make it that way. So now if you take my queen, and probably you must take the queen, I can go with my knight here, and then I take it again and you take it with your bishop, yeah? Quite a strange position, and still we haven't used our rooks. Rooks are standing here? I take it. So maybe that was blunder from my opponent right now. Maybe he didn't see it coming. So now I have two bishops and he has no bishops, only one knight. And I have two pieces less. So I can start attacking his knight maybe. Wait, if he goes here and I play here, isn't it a checkmate with 2 bishops? I've never done such thing in my life. I've never done such thing in my life. So this is extremely powerful when your bishops stand on one by one on 2 lines next to each other. Of course I do like chess. Okay, so the first victory of the evening, of the night. It's always a huge achievement for me, ladies and gentlemen. $16.87. Oh my god, you are not so merciful, dear fate. I was hoping for some easier opponents. Meanwhile, no, it's not going so easy. And how can I progress? Should I make a castling right now? So the short castling on the king's wing, king's side. Will you be like taking that knight or not? Okay, you are going back. So this is something like Italian game, I think. If I go by 2 squares, you take with your pawn, I take with... Okay, you have 1 more attack than me. Then I will use just 1 move here. And I can develop my bishop right now. And I can't anymore. But if I move my rook here, then I can move my bishop to e6, I think. Because then it will be possible for me to take with my rook. Is that right? You go here, you say. Okay, so I try to do what I announced before. If you take this bishop, then I can take with my rook. But of course you can go by 1 square that way. So I can't move my bishop, no. Okay, I'll just take it. You will take with your pawn or knight. So I can't take with my knight, of course. Things are getting complicated. Can I do that thing? But probably moving from the pawn from my king 2 squares forward, probably, as my intuition says, it's not a good thing to do. 88 Nikos, hello on Twitch. What is this platform you are playing? This is the application provided by CC Games, and the name of it you can see on the screen, the Clash of Kings. And I really like it. The interface, the number of users, it has over 10 million downloads. So there is a possibility of finding the opponent on your level and progress that way, because, you know, I'm totally a beginner at chess and I'm trying to progress a little. So you can find it, of course, there. Okay, so how this bishop works. It's attacking my piece, my pawn, on e5, but it's defended by my rook, for example. Okay, I'm going down with the time, and I don't want to happen, so maybe I'll take it there. And now I think he's forced to take with his pawn, that's right, and I can move my knight forward. So it's maybe a bit attacking here. Okay, so he lets me to take, because that way he could be developing his pieces. Probably that's a good idea. Something that I don't do it. Something that I don't do here in this position right now. I'll try to develop my queen going here. Maybe it will be a bit more active. But still, it's an intuition. Okay. So should I take with my piece or with my bishop? I'll use the bishop. It's attacking here. Yeah, it's not attacking anymore. It's not attacking anything anymore. So I'm forced to go back. I'll go by 1 square. You go here, you say. Okay, I'll try to put 2 rooks on one line, maybe. If I go here and he moves forward, is he capturing my bishop? That would this is what I was thinking about, of course. I can't go there. Yeah, probably he does. Probably he takes my bishop here. So another trap from my opponent that worked. I'm down to 10 seconds. It's a huge problem for me because I can't play automatically, ladies and gentlemen. He attacks my... I must hide somewhere. It's a 1687 opponent. Still, I'm playing quite a long game. Trying to defend myself. Okay, this piece is protected here. I could take it. I don't know why I haven't. So that will be just an intuition, without calculating much. Why are you playing so fast? I'm losing again a piece here, this pawn b6. I'm just playing anything, not to lose on time. But of course, it's probably not the best idea to play that way. What is he trying to do? Oh, taking my rook. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I didn't make it. I lost on time. So I was eliminated on the second stage of the tournament. So after 2 lost games, I finally was promoted to the quarterfinals, and then I lost. So it's 1 for me and 3 for my opponent. Okay, let's register to this tournament again. So we have here Blitz arenas, tournaments, and during the weekends, for example, we have the online arena for thousands of players, and there your job is to have so many wins, as many wins as possible, of course. Here I'm playing against ELO 600 from Argentina, so it gives me some chances because probably it is a beginning player, but I will try to play my standard line because I don't know anything else, just something similar to Italian game. You're trying to mate me? Oh my god, and I forgot it. And 2 games ago I told you about this small little trap, and I'm losing it against guy that ELO is 600. OMG. And I'm losing more here probably, yeah? Because he can take the pawn as well. Complete disaster. So he will be like attacking me all the time. Playing without the rook is still possible, right? Maybe it was better to take with the bishop, but okay, let's try to be aggressive, let's try to go forward. The question is, what is his level actually? They know some simple traps, only traps probably they know, and I'm just falling on it. Okay, I will attack his rook. But he sees it. Okay. Oh my god, how aggressive he is. Will you go even forward with this piece? With this pawn? I'm used to call the pawn's pieces from the checkers. Which one of those squares is good for me? Come on, this guy plays well. Why his ELO is 600? He sees the traps that I'm preparing here. But of course, the level of the traps I prepare is not so high. Absolutely. But, as I mentioned, playing without the rook is still possible. Okay, he pushed his knight forward. I can play here, but of course his rook is defending now the bishop. And I don't know if... Ooh. So, is it like he's crushing me? What was there? The pawn? They can't even take it. And they can't even take his knight. I can attack his rook, but it's probably without a bigger, brighter future. Oh, he could capture here to make a check again. Honestly, I absolutely don't like my position here. So he's going to this square anyway. What is the reason? He wants to take this bishop, and I will retake it with the pawn, but yeah. Simplification here is definitely better for him. What? Was that misclick or what? He gave me this knight for free? Or finally he is playing his level? What was the reason of this move, ladies and gentlemen? That's the huge question mark for me. Let's try to attack his rook again. The rook goes here, you say? Okay, so this is defended, this is defended. Alright. Alright. How can I try to progress here? Maybe here? I'm also defending a knight with my bishop that way. Is it working? You go here, you say. Okay, I won't take it with my knight, as then it would be possible for my opponent to take my pawn on h2. I have less than 1 minute. It's not a good thing for me, but it looks that after opening of the game, where my opponent knew how to play, now the problems have started for him. It would be nice to go with my bishop to the diagonal that connects two rooks. To his rooks in this position. What is going on here? I just keep on capturing forward and forward. There you say, okay. So what I meant by connecting those two rooks on one diagonal is that idea. I give him this piece for free, and he's not taking it. Okay. And I thought that I have an amazing plan. Okay, but this knight is secured, I think. So I attack his rook again. But the idea was to attack two rooks at one time. Can... Of course he can do it. Okay, playing without a rook was possible but difficult, but playing without two rooks... Okay, but I retake one. But playing without two rooks is a bit more problematic. Oh, don't have time. I gave him the pawn for free. So I don't like this situation anymore. How can I progress? Okay. I could have played with my bishop to the square. Don't have the time to explain that as well. Why you are so aggressive? And I gave my bishop for free. He didn't take it. I could take the rook for free. Okay, but still I'm down. I won it on time against 600 ELO. For me, it was extremely tough game. This is my chess level, ladies and gentlemen. But well, the final result counts. And this result is a victory. Opponent's move. Let's try to find another opponent here. Who will that be? So this time, in the second game of this competition, my opponent is from Italy, ELO 986. So I let my opponent to capture with his queen to the central square of the board just in the first move. Okay, he checks me. And what then is the idea of moving this queen? Maybe again this is some theoretical line that I don't know. I must learn the openings, of course. I must learn it. Sometimes when I was trying to show chess players how to play checkers, all of them were asking about the possibility of learning the openings in the checkers games. But it's not so easy to learn openings in chess. But I think that is absolutely necessary here in chess. I have some idea here. Don't know if the working one. If he takes with his queen, then I make a check. He must react, and he can't react with his queen, because if he takes my bishop with his queen, I take it with my knight, and that way, ladies and gentlemen, I have earned a queen with a combination or something. Oh, he could take my queen with his bishop, but he didn't see it, so I take the bishop for free. Okay, so there are some tactical ideas that I see, but I must improve them a bit, then everything will be fine. I need some improvement, definitely. Okay, I wanted to play to d4, but my queen would be taken with the rook. So that's not an option here. I'll take this move maybe. There is another idea of a combination that I see here. I want to take with my knight. Okay. Now he prevents me from doing the combination that I wanted. But there was a really nice idea, I think. But I can still prepare something similar. Because I wanted to take... Okay. Oh! Oh! I just blocked the possibility of capturing his rook with my queen. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, I should have played by 2 squares here. Those are the problematic moves for me. But now finally, he makes a mistake, right? Because I can attack his king, which is making the check. Okay. This is the option of defending that I forgot about. But he is not able to move this rook anyway. I can play here. You want to take my rook. I wanted to take your rook. I wanted to make it. So if you attack my piece, okay, you have a double attack there. Okay, but you can't use the rook, so I can play here. Basically. What this move is bringing here? Can I just move forward? I hope that my opponent will not just capture my queen. But I know this is sometimes possible. Yeah, I just wanted to open this line to capture your bishop and attack your rook that way. Expected move. How can I progress? Can I? You want to take my bishop? Maybe I'll try to take your knight? Is it possible? Not to move back with my pieces. Okay, I'm down again to 10 seconds. So I must involve my rooks into the game. Maybe that way. That's good for me, I think, because now he can't take my rook with his rook, and I have the possibility of taking his rook on the next move. And I think he can't avoid it, and also this is the mate possibility here. Checkmate coming to the game. I could have taken this rook at first. Okay, so it looks like the final attack. Checkmate, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, another victory using that checkmate. Oh my god, how beautiful, how good am I. But I lost 4 games, right? Have I updated it? I don't remember. I don't remember that. Okay, time to find another opponent here. So where am I in this draw? Am I playing the final? So after beating one opponent and another one, there is a final, but I can expect that my opponent here will be ELO of the sky, level of the sky, level of the... someone that will just crush me, but well, getting to the final of this small competition is still a big achievement for me. It's a big thing, it's a big deal. United States 1208. So in the final of this competition, this is something promising. This is something that gives me hope in this tournament. Oh my god, you play here. Okay, what if I play there? Will you take my queen? Do you want to have the queens removed from the board? Or not? You're attacking my bishop, and how can I react for that? If I will take it with my bishop, then you will take it with your queen, and your queen will be positioned well. On the other hand, I don't see the other good continuation here. So I'll just go for it. I try to make the castling on the next moves. So I must move my knight from the right wing to the center and then try to make the short castling. Okay, you are attacking my pawn, but it's defended well. Castling. Okay, and what else can I do? Maybe I'll go with my bishop here. Okay, you castling as well. So, could I just wait? Where it would be nice to push forward? Maybe here on the line D. I'll go for it and try to push my pawn further by 1 square. Don't know if this is good or not. Oh, where you can take my bishop, I see. You can take my bishop, you can take the pawn, one and another, should be not so critical for me. Can I somehow attack your queen? Okay, it should be playable. I think that everything is defended here. Okay. For the moment I thought that it's not doubling my pawns on the line E. Okay, but now the things are getting straight. Looks normal, probably. So you move away, you say? If you move away, then I move forward again. Okay. Okay, so let's remove the queens, will be easier to calculate for me. Maybe having the rook on this line is a good idea right now. So I have two knights and you have knight and a bishop. And I don't know which option is better. Let's try to set some traps. So I can just capture the pawn to the left. Now I can make a check, but after he moves to b8, then I probably don't have a place to escape. So I don't know if this move was a good idea or not, probably not. Oh my god, I'm losing too much time again. I didn't want it to happen. Okay, so you can play to this square. Could be problem. And you take my rook. Of course you do. The time management is terrible from my side. Let's just push knights forward without thinking. Oh, there you can take it. This move I didn't see. So the final is not for me. It looks like that. Just trying to do whatever not to lose on time. Maybe I'll somehow repeat the position 3 times. Yeah, probably not. Is he having the idea to win it? What can I do? I must take it, okay. He's playing well this endgame, I must admit. That was possible. Can take my knight. It's done already, but still, there is something like stalemate, so perhaps it's worth playing. GG. So it was very close, ladies and gentlemen, but finally it was not for me winning the competition, the Blitz competition tonight. So my opponent, ranked 1208, finally is winning it, and I must be satisfied with the place number 2. After the third attempt, well, I tried. So I have enough time to try to play another game, so maybe let's not make it again in the, ladies and gentlemen, in the Blitz tournament. So this is the final draw of it. I recommend you to try it because it's very... some ambulance going. It is very entertaining, of course, to compete against people playing the draw, because you never know who you will play against. It's the random thing after all. So I played against 2100 player, I played against 1600 player, and of course they beat me. But during last stream I was able to defeat even over 1400 player. Even, ladies and gentlemen. So online game, I'll just play some one online random game, because this is also the possibility of this competition, of course. United States 1274, so I'm down to 1197. Maybe I'll try to make similar trick than my opponent. Okay, but I was supposed to go with my... I was supposed to go there with my queen on the second move and not the bishop. Okay. There is still the scholar mate possibility, but of course my opponent is defending well, probably. Probably. I'm not feeling safe with my queen, but let's see what happens. So here it is, this attack. Can I play to this square? I think that I will lose my queen in 5 moves or something. Is this possible? There's a check, you say. Where else you could go with this knight? Why am I always forgetting about this fork? I'm losing my rook. I'm losing my rook. And how can I take the knight back? He will just keep... Oh, and I'm losing my bishop. Okay. So it's not the best way to finish the day after such sequences that I make. So my opponent defeated me very easily. But I hope that my level will just grow during the next game, so there is no point in continuing playing this game. So congrats to my opponents, ladies and gentlemen. We are streaming about 1 hour, so that will be just enough for this stream. If you want to entertain playing checkers or chess, of course watch those streams on Chess Checkers Games Twitch channel and also on YouTube, CC Games TV, and of course download the application provided by CC Games. You have Checkers Online application with over 100 million downloads. And you have the application Clash of Kings, where you can play chess, what I'm doing on this stream. There you have the opportunity to play against random opponents from all over the world, and of course to, for example, join clans, to fulfill some challenges, like this one, for example, 125, so you can see I'm jumping to this. I love the interface, by the way, it looks amazing. Checkmate in 1 move. Okay, so this is the only possibility of winning in 2 moves. That was the mate in 3rd move, but if white are doing this mistake, then it is possible to make a mate in 2 moves, yeah. And that way you can just go to other squares and finally collect some coins, fulfill the challenges. Checkmate in 2 moves. So perhaps I must use my queen here. But if I go to the d8 square, then he takes, then probably it's not an option. So how can I check my opponent here? In 2 moves, you say? Somehow it should be possible by connecting the queen and the bishop. So I think the only possibility is to go here with my queen. And my opponent has no way to escape, and then I can go to this square and checkmate him. Yeah, I found it, okay. Satisfying thing for me. Checkmate in 1 move. Ooh la la. At first glance, it's not looking possible. What can I use here to make a checkmate in 1 move? Oh, I see now. Here, opening the line of the rook. Yeah, nice idea. Such ideas from the puzzles you can use in your games and try to progress that way. So there are many things that you can do in this application, like for example I showed you, there is also the possibility of joining clans, so not only individual play but the play in groups is a way of spending time and entertain with chess. So this is something I highly recommend you to do. And from my side, ladies and gentlemen, for this night, for this evening, it is everything, and sorry for the low level of chess, but I'll try to improve myself. Thank you very much for watching. Feel invited to other streams, so leave the subscription, leave the follow on Twitch, and see you in another stream. Where the streams will be, you can follow the social medias of CC Games, and that way find when the next stream is planned. Thank you very much, have a good evening, have a good night, bye bye.